Hey everyone, thank you for watching. Today's video I'm really excited to do because it's going to be a makeup haul. I have items here from Ulta and Sephora to share, so I'm excited to let you guys know what I have picked up recently. So I got a bunch of products to go over here, so why don't we go ahead and get started. Go ahead and start with my Ulta box first. So this is a collective haul. I think I've done like 3 Ulta orders in the past month and then like 2 Sephora orders or something like that. So they've been kind of like mixed up, and there was a bunch of giveaways I was buying for, and I was like picking up one thing for myself while buying for the giveaways and all of that. I think I have 3 different giveaways going on right now. They will all be linked in my description box, so make sure to check them out. But I'm excited, and I've been talking about doing this haul for so long, but this last Ulta order took over a week to get to me. From the time that I placed my order, it took so freaking long to get to me, but I'm excited. So let me show you what I picked up from Ulta. So first up here, I got this from It's a 10. It's the Miracle Leave-In for Blondes. So I've had this in the past and I really liked it. And I ran out of, basically my main concern was that I ran out of a heat protector. And this is supposed to be a heat protector as well. It does 10 different things like tones hair, enhances brilliance. It's supposed to add shine, detangle and defrizz, thermal protector, designed for blondes and all of that. So I wanted to pick up another one, especially because I've been kind of like curling my hair more, straightening my hair, things like that. Obviously not today, but I've been doing things like that, so I wanted to pick up another one, so I got that. And then also I picked up the Nars foundation. This is the Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation. I really enjoy this foundation. I got it sent to me in PR from Nars, and they sent me like 3 different full-size bottles of this, but none of them were a great shade match for me, and I ended up keeping one in Deauville, I think is the one that I had, and it was super light on me. It worked out okay for me in the winter when I kind of lose like all of my tan and all of that, but I really wanted to pick up another color that would be a better match for me, especially in the summertime, because I love this foundation. So I picked up the one in Valaris, something along those lines, and I'm really excited. This one is a way better match for me. I've been wearing this so much. It's such a nice foundation. It's super messy. I took this traveling with me over last weekend, and I wore it. This was the only foundation I brought with me, actually, and I wore it to the wedding. It was an outdoor wedding. It held up so well. It's nice and long wearing. It gives more of like a natural yet radiant finish. Natural radiant foundation, so I feel like the name describes it really well, and I really enjoy this foundation, so I'm glad that I have another shade. I also picked up from Revolution Beauty. This is the Conceal and Define Full Coverage Concealer. I've been hearing so many people talk about this and recommend it. I really wanted to give it a try for myself. I've been wearing it quite a bit lately, and I really do like it. I think it's a really nice full coverage concealer without being too much. It's not too cakey, it's not too heavy. It's actually more hydrating to me than I thought it was. I've really been liking this one. So of course with my hauls, I'll come back in a couple weeks here and review everything that I'm putting in here. So but I have been trying this one out, and I do quite like it. Okay, moving on. So I think the rest of the items is what I was like really waiting on. So I did want to pick up, of course, the Norvina palette. I was really excited about this one. So once the day it came into Ulta, I went ahead and ordered it. So I am excited to finally have it. So the Anastasia Norvina palette, and it's looking good inside. So I'm sure you guys have already seen like a million videos on this, but there is the inside of this one, and I'm excited to play with it. I've been kind of hearing mixed things, so I'm curious to give it a shot for myself. I'm planning on filming a trying new makeup video like I normally post here on Fridays, and I was going to use this palette. When I was first ordering it, I thought maybe to do like a 3 looks with 1 palette, or like something more focused just on the palette instead of like trying a bunch of different makeup products. But honestly, it took so long to get to me. There's already so many reviews and, you know, 3 looks with the palette and all of that I'm like, is it even worth it? Or should I just do something that's more my style and do the trying new makeup and try it that way? So you guys can let me know what you think, but I'm excited that I finally have it. I'm excited to try it out for myself and see if I enjoy it. So got the Norvina palette, and then I also picked up a lip product here from Too Faced. This is one of their Melted Matte lip products. So I was purchasing, I made an Ulta purchase, and I ordered a bunch of stuff for my back to school giveaway, which is going on right now, and I purchased one of these, and Too Faced was having having a buy one get one free on a couple of their different lip products, and that included the melted mattes. So I picked one up for the giveaway, and then I was like, oh, buy one for myself. So I picked this one up in Feeling Myself, and I was really excited about this because I have another shade in Queen Bee, and I really like it. It's a really nice mauve. Here is a swatch of Feeling Myself. I picked this one out because it's a little bit more on the summery side for me. It's kind of like that really pretty peachy shade, and I thought it would go really well actually with the dress that I wore for last weekend's wedding, and I did end up wearing this lip color. Wedding we were going to was an outdoor wedding, so I had like a color, like a dress really similar to this color, and like floral and all of that. So I kind of had that in mind, and I don't have a ton of peachy lips. Like I have a lot of the nudes because of course I first gravitate towards the nudes, and then over to the pinks, and I was like, how about a peach color? Like you don't do peach a whole lot. And I did wear it on Saturday, and I actually was not super impressed with this. This was so dry on my lips, and it was like the minute that I put it on, and I was applying it in the car on the way there, I put it on and I was like, uh-oh, this doesn't look great on me. And I don't really understand. My Queen Bee is a mini, like it came in one of like the Sephora favorite sets, and I like it. I don't really have any issues with the drying, and this one just was so dry and it looked really crumbly on my lips, and like I ended up having to put a gloss on halfway through the night, and then it was like the gloss was getting on my teeth. I was like, what? Like I wanted a liquid lipstick because I knew we'd be like eating and drinking and all of that, and I knew like where we were for the reception didn't have like the most amount of bathrooms in there, so I didn't want to be like constantly running to the bathroom to like check on my lipstick and all of that. So that's why I chose a liquid lipstick so I wouldn't need to touch up a lot, and this one, like I felt like it really let me down, so I'm a little confused on that. That was kind of a bummer. Have you guys tried these, and what do you think of them? That just really caught me off guard of how like well it didn't work for me. And then I have a couple items. I really wanted to purchase some products from the Dose of Colors and Iluvsarahii collection, so I picked up 3 different items here. I got a highlight and then 2 of the lipsticks. I love the Dose of Colors liquid lipsticks, so I wanted to pick some up. I grabbed the shades Nude Chica and also Peachy. So I'm gonna go ahead and swatch these as well. The packaging is really pretty on these. I really enjoy Karen. I enjoy her videos so much. I love her tutorials, and Dose of Colors is a wonderful brand, I think. I really like a lot of their products, and I love, I really enjoy their liquid lipsticks as well. Oh, that's so pretty. So that one is Nude Chica. Oh, I can't wait to wear that one. That's going to be so nice. I wore Stone the night of the rehearsal dinner on Friday because my husband was involved in the wedding. So I went to the rehearsal with them and the dinner. And of course, Stone lasted perfectly throughout the night. And the next day I go to the actual wedding surrounded by more people, and my lipstick looks terrible. I was like, cool. That sucked. Okay, and then the next shade I'm going to go ahead and swatch here is Peachy. Again, peachy. Like, I feel like I've been trying to build up my peach collection a little bit more. Ooh, that one's really pretty. You can see it's more of like a nude peach than it is like that bright peach like the Too Faced one is. So there is Nude Peachy. I think I'm really gonna like that one too. So you can see there's obviously a really big difference between the peach lipsticks that I have. Ooh, I'm so excited for these though. Oh, I cannot wait. Okay, and so like I said, I also picked up a highlight. This is Bathe. I'm sure I'm saying, I watched Karen's video, but I'm sure I'm saying it incorrectly. I can't like make my words sound like she does, you know. I'm from Iowa, so don't judge too much. Okay, but here is what the highlighter looks like. Hello, too excited over makeup. So I'm gonna go ahead and swatch it here. I don't think I've tried any of the Dose of Colors highlights. I think I've only tried their lip products and their eyeshadows, I want to say. Wow, that is a really intense highlight. Whoa, look at that. So I've heard a couple people say that they thought this highlight would be too dark on them, but once they put it on, they thought it looked really well. And that's kind of my first thought too when I opened it. I was like, how is this gonna look on me? But I'll be curious to actually give it a try. So again, this was gonna be the highlight that I was gonna try for my next trying out new makeup video. So I'll be curious to get that one on, but Ooh, I'm excited to get a couple items from that collection. I was looking forward to it. So that is everything that I picked up from Ulta recently. Why don't we jump into my Sephora box? Okay, so I have a couple items from my Sephora haul that I actually used in a previous trying new makeup as well. So I'll go ahead and link that one down below. One would be the Violet Voss Flamingo palette. So I have a video trying this out. I will say in that video, I wasn't super impressed with this palette. I have liked every single look that I have done after that, and I think I've done 3 more with this palette. I have liked those looks so much more than what was happening in that video. One thing that I will say with this palette though, for the shimmers, kind of what I've been doing just in general if I go into this palette is I'm not setting my eyeshadow base. Whether I'm using an eyeshadow primer or whether I'm just putting concealer on my eyes, I'm not using a shade like this one here, which is Sand. I'm not using a shade like that and placing it down all the way, and I think that really makes a difference with this palette. So I know a couple people left that comment on the video, and I've been trying it that way and I've really been enjoying it. I've tried some of the blues in here, I've tried some of the yellows in here. When we went to the rehearsal dinner, I actually wore this palette on my eyes, and I did more of a neutral look with Sunbathe and sandals I used as well. I used Oceanfront on my lower lash line too to add in a little bit of color because I had a blue shirt on, and I really liked that. So there's a few more shades that I want to give a shot to in here as well, but I've been liking this one way more than I did in my first impression, so I did want to make note of that. Again, I'll have my full review here coming up shortly as well, but I wanted to pick up the Flamingo palette. I thought it looked like a really fun summer palette, and so far I've been pretty darn happy with it. I also used in that video the Smashbox Cali Contour palette. I was hearing a lot of people say really good things about it, and I think Sephora had gone to 8% cash back, which was great on eBates. I'll have my eBates link down below. If you don't have eBates yet, you gotta use it. I know Ulta was 7.5% cash back the other day, of course, after I placed my order with the Norvina and all the dose of colors in there. I was like, dang it. But yeah, make sure to check eBates and use them if you don't. But I've actually been really liking the Cali Contour palette as well. I've been really liking the bronzer in there. The blush is beautiful. So far I've been liking it, and I like the packaging on it. So far so good there. I also used the Natasha Denona Mini Lila palette. I have this one on in my latest Will I Buy It video as well. So far so good with the palette. I want to try it a few more times. Also used the Hourglass Caution Mascara. This is a little mini. It was like a 100-point perk, and something irritated my eyes. I put a pinned comment on that trying new makeup video, and I said my eyes got really irritated about 2 hours after filming. I used the Lila palette yesterday, but I was sick and I really didn't use too many, well, I used 3 shades. I used these 2 right here and also this purple, and I didn't have a problem, and so I put the Caution Mascara on today. If I don't have a problem with this, I'm going to come back in and do another look and use these 2 lash shades too to see if, because the ingredients are different for each of the shades. Like a lot of them are similar, but they're in a different, what do I say, they're in a different order. So it might have been something with like these 2 shades that were bothering me, but I just did my makeup, I just put this on. So far I don't have irritation, but one of those caused me some issues, so we'll have to see what it is. So yeah, I also got the mini of the Caution Mascara. The packaging on this kind of sucks, like the way the cap is so close to the wand, it's kind of hard to get up in there with your lashes, but so far I think it's a decent mascara. It's not necessarily my favorite so far, but I've also only used it twice because I'm trying to see if that caused my reaction. I also have in here from Fenty, this is the Flyliner. I mentioned this came in like my first Sephora order a while ago. I just mentioned this in my Makeup Monthly for July in my favorites, so clearly I've been loving on this one. This is such a nice, such a smooth liquid liner. It's really nice and black. I love the tip on it. I compared it to my DHC liquid liner, which is like one of my absolute favorite liners, and I've gone through so many of them, repurchased them myself, etc. This one is really nice. This was another bonus offer too, and I actually would buy the full size of this. This is a really good liquid liner. Also in that video, I tried out the Natasha Denona Super Glow highlight. I picked mine up in the shade 1, which is Fair. This highlight is so stunning. Like, I actually stopped to like dance in the video because it's so beautiful. It's so blinding. It's so gorgeous. Actually, I don't think it swatches very well, to be honest. And like, I swatched it in the video too, and I was like, meh, it's okay. And then I put it on my skin and I was like, this is so much better than I thought. So there is a swatch of that one, but I've been so impressed, so happy with it. This is a pricey highlight at $38, but I'm definitely keeping that. I've been loving it. And then also I picked up Oh yeah, I ran out of my Shiseido facial cottons, so I definitely had to purchase another one. These, and I've already opened them because I ran out of my other ones, and I didn't have them for like, it was either like 2 or 3 days, and it was just like, I didn't know what to do with myself. I was confused. I was stumbling around my bathroom like, I need a cotton pad. Come back. You know, it was a very awkward time. But there's just these little squares like this, but I seriously enjoy them so much. I know a lot of people say that they think they're overpriced, but you get so many of these, and there's like $10. You get 165 sheets. Some people cut them. I don't. But you get a whole ton of them, and it's $10. And then if you have, you know, some sort of deal going on, I think that's pretty good. So I don't mind it at all. But what I like most is that none of those like cotton fibers like stick to my eyes or to my face or to anything, my lashes, nothing. I love these. I definitely needed to repurchase them and get me some more. And then also, I just have a few samples that I thought I would touch on. So the Urban Decay Perversion Mascara was another 100 point perk, so I got a mini of this. I've been loving this mascara lately, so when I saw it was another 100 point perk, I thought, why not? I have so many Sephora points because, like, seriously, pretty much only their 100 point perks interest me. I also picked up just a little sample of this. This is from Tatcha. It's the Silk Canvas Filter Finish Protective Primer. So it's just like a really little guy. This was just like one of the 3 samples that you could get. But I've been hearing people say such good things about this, and it's like over $50 or something for the primer. So I thought I would just get a little sample and see how I do. But other than that, that is everything from my Sephora order. So that wraps up this makeup haul. All right, guys, so that is everything for my latest makeup haul. Let me know what items you absolutely want to see in my next trying out a new makeup video. And I'm really excited for that one to go up and to play with some of these new items as well. Again, I'll link my trying new makeup that I have with some of these orders, especially from my Sephora order, so you can see how they were working. And stay tuned because I will come back to review everything in a couple weeks here after I have tried everything out. But that's going to do it for my makeup haul. Check my description box. I will have everything linked down below. And if you guys did enjoy this one, I hope that you'll give it a thumbs up. I hope that you'll also consider subscribing before you go. I do post every single day except for Saturdays, and I will catch you guys in tomorrow's video.